So we reached to Stony Plain Road, and we got a basement apartment. The three of my husband, Curtis, and myself. And then things. Stony Plain Road and 156, right at the corner there. In those days, they had a few horses still running around in cart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had old shoe stores. I mean, old rookatuk old shoe stores where shoemakers sitting on the porch doing their shoes. The men doing leather. They're doing leather by hand with their thing.
Finishing.
Yes, finishing. And little grocery stores you can go into one at a time.
Like parlor.
Yes, they had,
Parlor.
yes. And there was nothing past 149. No, not 149, 163rd by the funeral place. That was the furthest there was anything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else was just bush and big trees.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about it. The shop was always on
156th Street and Stony Plain Road.
How long did you stay in that location?
The first one is about, I would say, my first shop was about 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had my
Shirley's
food,
House of Beauty.
Shirley's House of Beauty.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you lived just a couple blocks away?
And I live right across the street, not too far.
Okay.
This way, every evening, whatever I do. And in those days, hairdressing was $1.50.
$1.50?
$1.50. Perms were $3. A cut was 75 cents. So at the end of the week, if you make $250, you were rich. Because my rent was only $75.
Mm-hmm.
When you go on and pick up grocery with $20, you had money, Ray. You got change. Because everything was, 25 cents or 10 cents for lettuce, 10 cents for cucumbers. Liver, we buy, we cover ourselves in. Liver was 75 cents a package, fresh liver. You could afford to eat a good steak in those days.
So tell me about the neighborhood around.
The neighborhood on Stony Plain on 156.
Was there a cinema that you visited?
Yes, there was there was a cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple of years it got closed down. It was at least 2 steps to 3 steps from where we live. And every Sunday, as Curtis was growing up, both of us went to the movie. I take him to the movies. He wanted to see Cowboy. And he know people like Alan Ladd and all these different stars he used to tell me about. Mom, you see, I told you, these people here are not the real Indian. Those are the Indians on the TV.
Oh, okay.
Because he didn't see feathers and all of that. But then I took him to a powwow once. The people came and picked us up to take us out to Enoch. And he saw what it was all about. In those days, yes, in those days they didn't have the houses and all of that. They had the teepee tents and things like that.
When did Curtis go to school?
He went to school right on Stony Plain.
Okay.
Yes, he went to...
In the neighborhood?
In the neighborhood. And then he went to St. Joe's.